Hello everyone, my name is Oliver Christen and I will be your oceanography instructor for this asynchronous class for the semester. Asynchronous simply means that you will be doing the work without any Zoom meetings. So you'll need to be very motivated on a week-to-week basis as you're doing all the assignments. This course is a great course in which you're going to really enjoy. There's 4 different aspects of oceanography I would like to focus for you guys in this class. The physical components, which involves the motion of the waves, the tides, and more importantly, how we can utilize those waves for energy resources, because energy is critical for as a renewable resource, and so the oceans will provide those renewable resources. So you're going to learn a little bit about how waves and tides and the currents can be utilized for that purpose. The chemical aspects of oceanography involves just that, what the chemistry of the water is like, whether or not there are any pollutants in the water, how can we clean up those pollutants as well, and how they can have effects on the ecosystem in addition. So the chemical aspects will be studied in this course. The biological aspects, of course, are going to include what kind of organisms evolve, whether they are up in the photic zone or the aphotic zone in the ocean depths where it's completely dark. So these organisms are very different in their own little community. So you're going to learn very briefly about how photosynthesis and chemosynthesis operates for these various organisms. And finally, the geological component, which of course is plate tectonics. And plate tectonics, guys, explains why the oceans are there in the first place, why the world looks the way it does from the geographical distribution of these plates. So with those 4 components, you're going to learn a very brief tip of the iceberg of information of just how these oceans are formed and how they are very important to our society. There, of course, will be some other little subtleties on the sidelines that will also be addressed as well, like climate change, for example. Climate change is a critical component in studying the Earth's oceans and how the warming of the Earth's atmosphere and the changes in the Earth's atmosphere can have significant importance to the changes that take place in our oceans, because the two work interchangeably as well. So those are going to be the general topics you're going to learn in the class. As far as preparation is concerned, first and foremost, you need to have your textbook and or e-text ordered. Most importantly, guys, is when you start reading the material, go through my study guides. I'll have them posted in each module for each week. And also pay close attention to the bold-faced words, because bold-faced words, there's a glossary in the back of the book, and those are all the new vocabulary words that you're going to be learning in this course. Don't worry about mathematics. Throughout some of the chapters, you're going to be exposed to some very generic equations. Don't worry about it. This is a non-mathematical class. But if you do have some exposure to the math, all the better. But there will be a little bit introduced. I think it's like chapters 8 and 9, I believe, over in the waves and the tides chapters. There will be some mathematics shown. The work you're going to be involved with, and it's explained on the syllabus, you're going to be doing weekly discussion forums, I should say, where you answer some questions and then you reply to your online classmates, and you'll be doing those. You'll be doing homeworks on a weekly basis. I'll have occasionally some quizzes, of course, a midterm, a final, and also, most importantly, a short research paper you're going to write with a peer review. And I'll explain all the goodies of that later on in the course. It will be explained on your syllabus. So those will be the general expectations of the student. Most importantly is to be on track. Don't fall behind in the readings. And most importantly, guys, have fun. And you will enjoy this class. And oceanography is a fascinating class. I'll be available on Zoom each week for office hours. The office hours will be posted on the front home page of your Canvas module. So you'll see it right there. So just zoom on in. I usually will have typically 2 office hours per week. And of course, if you do have additional questions, just use my Canvas inbox email, and I will address your questions within 24 hours. So again, welcome aboard and have a wonderful oceanic semester. Bye.